My shoes are convertible slippers.
Convertible slippers.
They flip into slides, and they flip with the heel.
That's very cool.
That's what I got. You know,
Everybody
same
that I've
deal.
shown it
It's
to
the
has
same
said
theory.
it's the most old man thing they've ever fucking seen, and I'm like, they're the best.
You are dressed like how I remember.
I am an old man, dude. Like I'm realizing that now. Like my fucking back is hurt. I'm in a rocking chair. I'm wearing these slides. Like I'm literally 87.
You look like my grandfather right before he passed. Because he would always wear those shirts, and he had that watch, except that doesn't have Goofy on it with the hands.
Oh, with the hands.
Goofy watch.
What was that?
Oh,
Buried in the Goofy watch.
Yeah.
But now I kind of want to put a
You
little.
didn't
Goofy
get
in.
the Goofy watch.
No, he
a
took
little
it with him.
Goofy
That
face?
son of a bitch.
Well, okay, so
He
wait.
took the Goofy.
So-
That was my favorite thing.
Because my grandpa is dying, and we're gonna have a funeral. I think next week.
Nice.
And I'm gonna go home. How do you politely bring it? I don't know what he owned.
I don't think you do bring it
How
up.
do I bring it up?
How do you politely bring up
I
your
think
set?
he'll do a will. He'll do a
will
he'll write
reading?
a will, yeah.
Oh, will reading.
And then you just have to take it. If
I
nothing,
just
is,
said it.
if it gets
Please
to
test
JP,
jokes at the funeral.
if it gets to JP and says nothing,
That's a
you
good
just gotta
point.
eat it, man. You just gotta, that's on you, man.
JP Forrest is asking if you are going to do a eulogy.
You gonna test jokes at the funeral?
Do I get test jokes at the
Do a
funeral?
quick
No,
five?
man. I'm gonna be so fucking rude at this funeral. People I don't know. I hate it. Here's the thing I hate. I hate when people I don't really know that well come up to me and are like, "Oh my god, I love you," and expect me to say it back, and that's gonna be all I get. I don't know, man. I don't know what. I've been asked to do a eulogy. I'm hoping that it comes.
You haven't been you didn't get booked on your grandpa's
Yeah.
funeral.
Someone-
I hope the audio
Dude,
picks that up.
please,
Did someone step on the
please.
duck?
The guy who's been like, dipping in and out here, Mr. Alex Holliday, just ripped ass
ripped.
behind the.
Dude, please make you gotta make a show poster and have like paper jam and then my grandpa's funeral.
Sweet.
next one.
But have it
Sweet
like
action
really
comedy
small, really
presents
small.
JP's grandpa's
funeral.
funeral.
Like,
Grandpa's
I'm
funeral.
doing a short set at my grandpa's funeral in North Carolina, and then I'm gonna be on paper jam. It's gonna be
We're gonna book Joel Jimenez again.
He's gonna
Joel Jimenez
he's
is gonna
gonna
come
headline.
with me to North
He's gonna-
Carolina.
He's gonna headline, but I am opening at my grandpa's
opening.
funeral.
I need someone to bring
And
tickets
closing.
in. But I'll open.
I'm
I'll
gonna
open.
start with my bit where like anybody else's high school bully get hit by a semi.
Dude, don't take
And
your
it's in it is your grandpa. That's your high school bully. It was your grandpa.
That's funny.
I was just gonna do the thing. I can't.
What were you
I
gonna
was gonna be your grandfather, and then I
You're gonna
realized
be my grandpa.
I couldn't
It's the
be your
white
Indian
one.
grandpa.
No, it's the
do?
white.
It's the white one.
It's the white one that
Oh,
does
the
it.
white one.
Really?
It's the white one. He
Oh,
sounds
I can do
just
that.
like
His
you,
name
dude.
was Shuby.
He
Shuby.
still goes okay.
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 He still does the Indian accent. He's like goofy.
He works at a 7-Eleven. He does.
Oh
But
my God. He's actually a doctor, which is just as racist. I think.
doctor.
He's a doctor.
Jesus. I'm gonna clip this and I'm gonna post it and
Please.
be like, "This is where we do Indian accent."
This is right.
Easy accent.
Actually,
This is
I'm
right.
Have you heard my story about my Indian accent?
I mean, that's one of the funniest stories I've ever heard. Do you want me to tell it?
Yeah.
Okay, tell it. Yeah, it's very funny.
So I do voiceover auditions, and I got an audition for this elephant in a Kung Fu Panda TV show, and they were like, "We need an Indian accent." So I didn't know how to do an Indian accent, but I got this audition, so I worked really hard to learn an Indian accent. And I figured it out. I was like, "Hello, my name is Jayesh. I'm an Indian elephant. I have this art museum. I am fighting pandas, and I've learned this accent."
No. Was that in the script? That was kind of.
That was in the script.
It's kinda messed up.
It was Jayesh, an Indian elephant, like art dealer.
art dealer.
Yeah, it was an art dealer. He was the
Since
bad
when do
guy.
you know about art?
Since I became Jayesh. Since I became Jayesh.
Did you get that gig?
So here's what happened.
Wait.
I
That's
rec-
so funny.
Yes.
I went to go record, and I reread the audition sheet, and it says very specifically natural accents only. Like,
Well, what does that mean?
Like full Indian people who like have the Indian accent, and like,
How are they gonna tell?
No,
but
yes.
but
It just sounds like you did a
Luna's
bad
like,
job.
Seriously,
Let's shut the fuck up. Luna's like,
but
please.
I was like, fuck that. I'm gonna do this audition. So, and the thing when you record auditions, you have to record a slate in your real voice. So I was like, but if I record the slate in my real voice, they're gonna know I'm not Indian. So I was just like, hello, this is JP Puthenveetil reading for JS.
did the accent.
You have to do it the whole time.
He tried to trick them. He tried to trick them.
And then please tell me he got it, and then he had to be on Zoom in a meeting, and he was trying to be like this the whole time. He was trying to be like, all right,
and then he had to do press. He had
Was
to do
your-
Indian accent the whole time. He did stand up in the Indian accent for the rest of his life.
He had to convince him that at a young age he super glued his finger to his nose.
Well, it helps to do an Indian accent when you act like you have a trunk. Like this. Like
that fits for the character. That fits for the
it's an
character
elephant. Alright.
Dude, was your agent in the room when you read for it?
No,
They're
my
like,
agent-
JP doesn't sound like this. JP, what are you doing?
I literally read with a booth director, and he was like, "That accent's not bad." Like nobody read this sheet.
Wait, but when you walked in, were you like, "Hey, what's up?" And then you went in, and you're like, "Hello, my name is
Yeah, but
JP."
yeah, it was like there was like
Jesus.
wide eyes. They're like, "All right, all right." Didn't hear
Okay.
back.
Terrible.
No way.
I get a lot of still getting auditions, mostly for Final Fantasy characters, which seems even less up my alley than an Indian elephant. But all right.
Well,
I think Indian Elephant is pretty up your alley.
Yeah, I think so. I think I could have
Actually
nailed
good.
it.
Yeah, I think that's actually good for you.
I mean, they were blown away. You're selling us, so
They were blown away.
Yeah, you got the thing.
That's really fucking fun.
Yeah, I'm yeah,
What was your plan after? If you got
like
it?
if I got it, I was gonna go. Well, if I got it, they must have like
Buy this
not
place.
cared enough.
Yeah, buy this
like,
place.
Buy
I
this
would have
place.
bought this.
Buy a
yeah, I would've
home.
bought this place. For
How many
Kyle.
stories do you want your house to be?
I think at least 6.
Okay.
6
Now, do you have
stories?
But all
Do you have
all,
6 flights of stairs or
no,
is it
all
elevator?
sub
Elevator.
all sub levels. So like it's one.
At what point do you get an
Oh.
elevator? At what amount of floors?
3.
This man's
2 floors. You just need an elevator.
this
Yeah.
guy says get 2.
Like even like a 1-story in a rooftop. you
Oh
need an
yeah,
elevator.
an elevator.
No stairs, only an elevator.
Yeah.
Elevator and escalator in your home, but no stairs.
I would do a
no
fireman's pole.
chance.
You
would
But
do
that
a
only
fireman
goes one
fire.
way.
A 6-story
I would
fireman
crawl.
pole.
I would climb back up.
Breaks his
That's
feet.
great
You
cardio
want
and core.
A 6-story fireman pole, Kyle.
He wants to do a stripper routine all the way down it.
Did you guys have to do
no.
the thing, like the presidential exams when you were in grade school and you had to like climb the rope?
I cheated.
I didn't
on
climb.
mine.
the
Oh,
rope. We
yeah, I
didn't
didn't
climb the
do
rope.
it.
You have to
I
climb
couldn't-
the
I
rope.
wasn't
on the rope.
required to. Me
We
and
just
Kyle
did
broke a
sit-ups
stripper
and
pole
push-ups.
once.
We did.
We together.
At
we-
Unseen Contemporaries.
We did
Mike.
this weird thing where we both set like legs apart
Yeah.
on the end of this stripper pole and just grabbed it and
Uh-huh.
it just pulled equal weight on each other's end and it broke.
It hit you in the head.
and then the stripper pole just.
Jesus.
Why did you both have a stripper pole? Like, why did you two have one
was
stripper?
Because we
Mic.
wanted one.
It was at a mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was at a mic.
Got it.
Is that a mic?
And there was a
At
stripper pole.
Unseen, remember that place we did our show?
Did you get presidential in the presidential fitness?
No, I was immobile. I
don't
talked my
know.
way out of it. I didn't have to do it.
I did pretty
What?
well actually.
I did pretty well too. You know, the only one I couldn't get was the sit and reach.
Oh yeah.
That shit. But here's how I got presidential. I was presidential on everything else. I knew I couldn't get the sit and reach. The lady's sitting here watching me, like ready to judge it. And as she's like
You
watching me,
cheated?
I go, what the fuck's Jacob doing? Jacob's my friend. We always fuck around, do shit. She turns around. What? I push it. I just went boop and pushed it, and it slid down the thing. And then she turned around. And I was like, and she was like, nicely done.
What just happened? I don't know.
Goddamn liar.
And I got my motherfucking badge,
You
bitch.
don't know the sit and reach?
I didn't have to do shit. I went to a Christian high school. We were in
Proud of it.
trailers from kindergarten through. We didn't do the. I was a private school. We didn't have to do any of the shit. That any of
Private
us had to
trailer
do.
school?
Yeah, we went
did
to
it- I
trailer.
did it in
Yeah.
middle school, but then in high school I went to private.
Who was that bit about how they realized just recently that they were in special ed because they were in trailers?
Who does that bit? Let's play
don't
that
know.
classic game.
No, I
On
think it
this
could have
one.
just, could have just been a really poor school.
My first
I had trailers.
my first grade teacher
Case in
like
point.
pulled my mom aside and was like, "Hey, like your son might have to go to, like in the you know,
the tinier
I was
ones,
in-
you know.
And then my mom was like, "No, I'm gonna teach my son how to read."
I'm gonna do
And
it.
you still don't know how to read.
Yeah,
So you
he
have
can't
no
read
idea.
to this day.
I was in what was formerly labeled as the dumb math class for my entire time in high school.
Wait,
and
they
middle
called
school.
it the dumb math class?
Yeah,
That seems
everybody
fucked
could
up.
because when we got into,
Seems fucked
I
up.
went to the same, literally the same school from kindergarten through 12th grade. So when we jumped from 6th grade to 7th grade in middle school, they were like, we were all in the same class and now we were going to different classes. So they were like, okay, obviously all of you can't go to the same math class. You're not equally talented in math. So they found which of us were stupid and they put it, like everyone else went to algebra. And then I was in, from throughout all of high school, My math class was called math. Do you
Yeah,
understand that?
So it wasn't
That
called
tracks.
So it wasn't called dumb math.
No, but
Oh, okay,
Just math,
okay.
but
it
dude,
wasn't
but,
like
hey,
it wasn't
but Luna-
algebra.
I know.
Or
But Luna-
I know.
It wasn't geometry. It was just
He didn't even
math.
move up to like math 2 your year. It just said math.
A lot
over
of
and over again.
Math B.
A lot of times.
JP
sit
was
the
in
sit-
12th grade going, math.
A lot of times
I-
sit in the back of class and look at DeviantArt. I'll say.
What about math class made you want to look at DVR?
This might surprise you, but I was in AP Calc.
Oh my
That
God.
doesn't surprise me.
That doesn't surprise
School's
me.
a joke.
Yeah, Kyle Lehner went to college.
You can swindle
Yeah,
your.
go to
You can
college.
swindle.
I know
your
a lot of
way
people
into
don't think
any AP class.
A lot of people. Do you know a lot of people out here think I'm a drunk?
You say this every time. We see
Well,
you
only- I think
every
only
day.
One person said you're not even drunk right now.
No, it's a lot of people, John.
Oh really?
It's a
It's
lot
a lot of people, John. Why are you turning to him?
Well,
and
it's because
reaffirming
people
my
know that
is-
people know that I'm like very close to you.
Wait,
So
do you-
people always
wait.
come to me about you and are like, "Is Kyle drunk a lot?" And I'm like, "Yeah,
But he's
That might be-
not.
he's not." I know. it.
I want to clear this up. What?
Do you worry about people that you don't know well and what they think of you?
Oh, all the time.
Well,
But they
not
don't
me,
know
Kyle,
you.
for sure.
All the
100%
time.
Yeah,
does.
that's his
Kyle,
thing.
but like they don't know you.
Yeah, but they do kinda.
No, they
No.
bet they've
They
seen
know
you
my
once or
name.
twice. They don't know
yeah,
you.
but you know also knows your name.
Hey, they watch my clips on
The
Instagram.
president. Oh. What?
Instagram isn't reality.
I know.
If they post a boomerang of me,
Yes,
then I
that's
care what they
true.
think. That's all I
Yeah,
have to say.
that's how I feel. Apparently, Ben came up to me today.
Wait, what was
And-
it you just said?
What?
What?
What did you just say? I forgot.
I don't know.
I said if they post a boomerang of me, I care about what they think of me.
Oh, yeah, that tracks.
Ben came up to me today and
Wow.
said that he was at a mic and some girl came up to him and was like, recently it was like, is JP really like retarded on stage? Like is JP actually retarded?
If somebody
Like-
ever asked
like
me
somebody
that, I
was
say
like-
yes. I
It was a
say
genuine question.
I say
Like
he's
how I am
way
on
more
stage.
retarded. I don't know how he pulls it together like on the stage.
He's a
Oh
basket
my God,
case.
that's so fucking funny. Yeah, it's actually he really has to build up to going on stage.
Yeah, dude. You should, I don't know how he's making it through this whole podcast. When he's like walking around normally, he's really,
I'm bumping
you,
into
you
shit.
do a lot of prep before you go up, though. You kind of walk away from crowds. You're
Yeah,
like,
I
gotta
got it.
get
That's
out of
good,
here.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Oh, I tried to too, but people.
Oh,
think
too
Kyle's,
popular,
Kyle's
too
picking out his
popular.
target, dude. Kyle's looking at the crowd like, who's my bitch in this audience?
yeah.
Kyle's like, I'm too popular. Everyone wants to talk to me before I go on stage.
All right, I'm gonna say something controversial.
Go for it.
Go fuck yourself, Kyle.
That's really funny. You gonna wipe it? You gonna wipe it down?
Oh, the timing. Wow, tissues. All right.
Yeah. What is this? John, you've been
I
blowing
hope
your nose
this
all
doesn't
night.
upset things and you see this as I'm sure this joke has been said before. And if you want to hit me with one afterwards.
We're all
Luna.
gonna say jokes that have been said before.
Luna is your last name.
I don't like how
John.
you only call him Luna.
That's fine. I like it.
I like Luna. Luna's a cool name.
I feel really disconnected from John, honestly. It's not a great name.
It's not.
No, I see you.
You fucking Jordan ass bitch. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Okay,
What the fuck, JP?
Ruin it.
Puthenveetil? Shut the fuck up.
Forrest is gonna ruin your
I'm
night.
gonna ruin maybe our friendship before it even
Okay.
really
Are you
gets
gonna say
started.
lunar eclipse?
Yes. How many times have you gotten this joke? You know, like your name's Luna. You're kind of big.
Honestly, not
Lunar, the moon.
not as many
you
times as you'd
guys.
think, but 3 times in the last 2 weeks.
Have they been in the roasts?
Yeah, so it was funny because Ryan, the cable viewer, said like at Flappers, he was like lunar eclipse, and then at the roast, Noah used that joke, and Ryan's like, "Hey, why did Noah steal my lunar eclipse bit?"
Was Noah at
That's
the
amazing.
mic when
What?
was Noah at the mic
No,
when
no,
Ryan
he
said
wasn't.
it?
But that's not even good. There's better jokes to make for that. There's so many
Luna
better jokes.
shit.
Sure.
What is
Oh my God.
what is the next segment we have to go through?
But wait, do you think? Because like, if I was on a roast and someone did like Forrest Gump jokes, unless they were really good, I'd be like, whatever. Is that to you like your Forrest Gump? Like you're like, I've heard that a lot.
I mean, I don't think it's funny. Like, I think it's overdone. I think it's like the easiest joke.
What's
and
the
I think
funniest roast that's been done to you? Do you think?
done to me. Well, you know, Elliot's my dad's not in the picture joke. It was so funny. Emma did it also, so that was awesome. I think when I went on Kill Tony, Joel Jimenez said something about me that was really funny. I forget what it was though. Fuck. What do you guys think is the funniest joke? Yeah,
on
That's been made
you?
against you?
yeah.
I have not paid
at the
that much
comic
attention
wars.
to your life.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm
no-
sorry.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
Well, that was
I don't remember.
My
rough.
favorite was the
battle
one Jay
between-
Light did with the you're like because you play Quidditch, he said, what do you use as a broom? A leaf blower?
Oh, that's funny.
That was funny. Or
That is
Elliot
funny.
also said, did you tape 3 broomsticks together? Or something
That's
like
funny.
that.
I think Emma's Quidditch joke was funny.
What was that one?
She was invited tonight and didn't show up. She could say it. She could be hopping in like Alex did right now and saying it.
I thought
Don't give her it. Don't even look. Don't
I
even
thought
look
that
for
there
it.
was one joke that Noah. There was one joke that Noah said that didn't get any laughs, but I was like, oh, that didn't. I think it
That
was like
hurt?
a middle schooler who swallowed a grenade or something.
I
Wait,
actually
that's
remember
very
that.
good.
I
Yeah,
remember
That's
yeah.
my
that.
new
I
favorite.
like that one.
That's
Yeah.
my new favorite.
That one was funny, and I looked at him and I went, I was at that. I said that deserved more.
Yeah. That's good.
Just winning a roast.
That's
and look at them.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, man.
Just being like, yo, good shit. They're like, all right, so final joke. And you're like, guys, you did not give him enough credit for that last joke. You fucking murdered me, dude. Okay, do you think it's a better joke in the roast if it hurts the person's feelings, like actually?
No,
No.
I don't think it has to. I think it's
That's
better
actually
if
a
it's just
question.
funny.
Because I'll see a joke land and it be like a good joke and actually cut deep, but it's too mean for the audience. They're like, that
But
was
there
too
are
much.
some jokes that I've written and been like, I'll put this in the first round to just like kind of maybe throw the other person off. I've definitely done that.
Also, if you make something funny, it inherently takes away a little bit of the pain from it. Because
Yeah.
it's like it's different than if you're just like I literally did go on stage and say I don't like you. But
Yeah,
like
that was aggressive.
Wait, what was that?
one of my roasts
When
were just
Luke-
like, I'm glad you, to Luke Walls, who was being deported, I was just like, I'm glad you're being deported because I don't like you.
Yeah, that
You
was
turned to
funny.
him as
I
you
like
said it.
that.
What?
You turned to him.
Yeah, it was
made eye contact.
fun.
No, I like that. That's very good. And that's a very
Forrest-
JP roast joke.
No, one that Jason Yanekis did one that like didn't hurt my feelings, but like was a bit real, and that made me think. Where he said that he can't wait until I have sex, so that like
all your
that
material.
all
will be
my
gone.
material fucking.
I mean, I think about that all the time. But have you seen Josh from Flappers?
Schneider,
Dude,
yeah.
he fucked years ago, and he still says the virgin. You're fine.
Still milking the virgin bit? That's
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah, you're
That's
fine,
sad.
bro. You're fine.
You can't
No,
do it.
I don't want the now I'm writing black jokes.
What?
Nice.
So
No
I'm
one said
getting
that
the-
was-
the-
No
JP,
one
I
gave you
keep
the go-ahead for that.
I keep telling you, they're called dark jokes. You can't,
Like the black room.
can't
Or like-
call them black.
Not even that.
Wait,
I'm
just
glad
about
we got
black
you off.
people?
I'm glad
They're
I'm glad
very
we got
for
you off of what
everybody.
you were-
It's for everybody.
I'm glad we got you off what you were calling it earlier. You know? But like, I'm glad we got you down to black.
Wait, hit
But
us
like-
with one of them.
You know, it's
All right, do you
saying-
want? I'm not gonna tell you
You don't know what I'm saying?
a joke.
Okay, that's
You mean
fine.
No, they're
Spell
pretty.
it out.
They're pretty fun. No, I
Well, we
just
did-
I am getting like because of that roast. I've like literally just been focusing on writing non-virgin bits a lot, just like to prove Jason Yanekis wrong.
Wow.
Oh,
We're gonna bring
that's cute.
Jason Yanekis on next time to talk about this, unpack this.
that's cute.
Let's do that.
Trying to prove. I've never been roasted. Do you guys all want to throw a roast joke at me? You got one off the top
I
of
mean,
the
you
dome?
look like my grandfather.
Okay, that's fair.
And
I
he
don't-
was fugly, you know?
I've been called
I
old school handsome. which I
We'll
don't
say
know if
this
is a-
much: I do
is a
not like
compliment.
the cut of your jib.
I agree with that as well.
What are you, a cowboy?
Forrest, faggist. Faggist.
I'm only half a fag. That doesn't
Gum.
count. We
If
can't
a-
even call ourselves fags, dude. We're half a fag.
We can.
Oh my goodness.
We're loud.
If a tree falls in the forest, it's Wheeler taking a huge cock.
If a tree falls, if Forrest,
I like that.
if Forrest tells a joke on stage and no one laughs, did he tell a joke on stage?
Or did
Nope.
I like my cock one more. I like that.
I'm gonna cut it out. So.
Oh.
Yeah, he's
Why?
gonna,
Why
he's
don't
gonna
I
cut
say
it.
cock?
He's gonna cut in the laughter
I
you
don't
got from
care.
yours with his joke.
That would be a pro move. Pro gamer move. Just boop, boop, boop.
And we all can picture the exact face Kyle would be making,
That's way
which is
too
the
much
one
work.
that he's making now.
Yeah, that's true.
I have to
True,
fuck.
true.
I have to fucking bleep so many names. It's way too much work. Keep going.
JP's not a virgin because he's awkward or autistic or on the spectrum. It's because he's genuinely a bad person.
Well, that's fun.
That's like when I was like Emma's
It's fun.
bilingual, bisexual, and by herself a lot. She's not fun to be around. That was probably my favorite joke I've written. Is the final one.
You were
against
very
Elliot.
good, dude. The roast
We did.
though, very good.
Thank
Slaughtering fools.
Is this good? I feel like John's just gonna cut
Just
this is gonna the whole
That's the
podcast
clip.
is
That's
just
the
gonna be
clip.
just
Hey,
like
guys,
John.
that's the clip.
John,
He's like,
very
like,
good,
hey, guys,
very
we're
good.
That's the clip.
John Luna's a roast master.
John
No,
Luna
I
is
hate when
roast.
you guys say that.
John Luna's the
He looks
best.
like a roast master.
John Luna
Got
is
him.
the
That's
fucking
good. That's good.
go.
He's the goat.
I'm not.
He's
I
the goat.
haven't
And that's
even
why
done-
he's gonna fuck. No.
I haven't even
um,
won one at the store yet. You guys.
Have you
Yeah,
done
but the
one at the
store's
store?
tough.
Yeah, I did
You've
one
been
before
practicing.
the pandemic. I tied.
Those okay.
Dude, you'll get him.
Weirdly, the store
This one's
like
over.
the roasts before the main roasts, like the
Yeah.
two. They don't. The winners for those don't count at all. Like, cause they're not asking the winners back or anything. Like they're just kind of like they're just kind of like they're fun. Maybe that winning and doing well will definitely help your like repertoire and let you do more. But they care way more about you just doing well than winning.
Oh, I'm scared, but you got the same look in your eyes.